hello, hello! What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What in the world is this? Oh no. Chat, what are you doing, chat? What is this thing? Why is there a huge error message? Does anyone else see that? Huh. That wasn't there before. What's up, everyone? 595-02413. Karnak, Samrolax, Unseen Spectre, Trua Elton. As I don't know, I think it has something to do with why our chat isn't appearing, and I don't know. That's disappointing. Because our chat isn't there either for some reason, and I think that is connected to it. We're like not connected to something. So weird. Huh. Alright. I'm excited to play this deck too. What's up, Timothy J. Zoller? Yeah, I'll have to see. I don't know if I can fix it on the fly. The chat just always works. I've never loaded a stream and had the chat not come up. But let me see. Maybe I can make it work real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. See if I can get the chat to reappear. Alright, let me see. Sorry. Little clunky start tonight. Let me see if this fixes it. Come on. No. Still no chat. Unauthorized? What's happening? Okay. All right, one more shot, and then I don't know what to do. Well, maybe it'll start working. All right, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna be chatless tonight. So what's up, everyone? Did I pay my chat rent? It's free. Hey, we got chat. It started working. All right, that was awkward. I don't know what was going on, but all right, we're back. Whew, I was worried. It fixed itself. We had a bit of a chat punt, but I think it's back to working again. What's up, everyone? All right, let's try that again. How's it going tonight, everyone? I'm super excited to be back. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, McHammer. We have a new subscriber, LR Dreaded. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you. Yeah, I was super sick last week, but I feel much better now. Hey, I'm feeling much better, Sammy. 2 months in a row! And now are we not getting notifications? There must be something messed up with the site that... does this, because now we're not getting sub notifications. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very strange. Anyway, hey Seth, what do you think? Oh, there! I heard this splash. Drake and Vulture, 5 months in a row. Happy to support such a great channel and watch some elves. And nearly same Jim, 5 months in a row as well. Welcome you both back to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Yes, I was pretty sick last week, but I feel better now. Alright, there we go. Things are going back to normal. I don't know why something just stopped working, but we're back. Rage Guy, True, All Net 20. Welcome you both back to the fishbowl. Big Scoop cheers, and also Mick Brown. So many subs tonight. Definitely appreciate it. Or Mick Burr 01. Welcome y'all to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, that's what it was. The error message was from the sub notification. They come from the same site, the sub notification and the chat. So maybe there's just something weird going on with them. What's up, No Hand Solo? So anyway, all right, we gotta get to this stuff. I feel much better. I'm sorry for missing Thursday's stream, but I was super sick last week. I wouldn't have had the energy. Like, I could have maybe forced myself to do it. If you watched the Budget Magic today, you heard me sniffling. That was awkward. I probably would have cut that out if I had caught it, but I caught it. Woke up to tons of people talking about my sniffle during the first match of Budget Magic. The mono white deck was sweet though. Mono White Humans, it was fun. Maybe should have had Kytheon, some people are saying. And Kytheon is legit good. It's better than the other one drops. It's also expensive, so that's why I left it out, but maybe I should have done it anyway. Eminent Domain. Haven't dropped a match yet. Yeah, Eminent Domain is really sweet. What's Ravenos Raven? Well, welcome from the US. Welcome, yeah, if it's your first time. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, I was pretty sick. I was like zombie mode. I was like zombie mode last week, but I feel so much better now. I don't know if I had a cold or a flu or some combination of both of them. I always get sick when important Magic things happen. Pro Tours, get sick. Set releases, I get sick. I never get sick. Like, I don't get sick often, but if I get sick, it's when something big is happening. Like Modern Masters spoilers. Modern Masters looks insane. We will definitely be playing it on stream. Oh, it looks so sweet. So I can't wait for that. All right, let's do our reminders. And then we'll talk about this deck. We'll get into our league. And then we can chat and catch up for all the stuff that we missed. Maybe everyone's just sick. Maybe it's that time of year. It's been kind of miserable here in New York. Hot and cold. It was like super nice for a few days, like 60, which for New York this time of year is super nice. And then it got back down to like snowing and raining and... Oh man, I have so many troubles with my sunroom. The sunroom. All right. I guess I should tell this story. So I'm super sick. This was last week. I'm super sick. I think I remember. I remember, like when I first started streaming. Shady Shrek, 4 months in a row. Welcome back to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. All right, I gotta tell this one story. I have to. So, I'm super sick. When we first started doing the channel and the streaming, you probably remember me locking myself out of my sunroom and almost missing the stream, and my door wouldn't unlock. So I actually had to like force the window out of the door to get my door unlocked so I could get in and do the stream. And it's one of these windows that just has these like kind of like clasps or something that hold it on, so it's not built into the door, it's kind of clasped on. So those clasps kind of broke a little bit as I forced the window out, so I got it back in for the most part, but it wasn't like 100% as good as it should be. So that's the situation going into last week. And then I'm super sick. I cancel the stream. I'm like laying in bed. It's the middle of the night. I feel so horrible. It got really windy that night, and the window blew out of my sunroom, and it's attached to my bedroom. It blew out and fell on the floor and shattered everywhere, like a whole huge window worth of glass. So I had to like drag my sick self out and clean up all this glass from that window, and it all goes back to locking myself out on my sunroom like last summer and having to push that window out to go to the stream. So that was my last week. That's why I missed the stream last week. So that was fun. Anyway, reminders. Check out the YouTube channel if you want to see some sweet videos like Budget Magic. Against the Odds coming tomorrow is actually really exciting. Seance is way better than I imagined it would be, so don't miss that one. Of course, if you're looking for streams, check out the MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube channel. It's where you can find this stream in the future and all the other old ones. Also, if you want to support the channel and the stream and the site, check out the merch page, pick out that stuff. Also, we have a giveaway going on. Unfortunately, it is only for people in the US, but if you haven't signed up yet, check out the giveaway Modern Masters 2017 box. You can do some really simple stuff like subbing to channels and retweeting the Goldfish Twitter account and stuff. But yeah, get signed up for that if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, Seance is a meme card, but it's way better than it looks. Do I like the new Goblin Guide better than the old one? I don't think so. It does look pretty cool, though. There will be more this or that magic, also more greatest of all time magic, so those will be coming. Alright, let's talk about this deck so we can get in a league, start rolling with that. So this is Eldritch-osaurus Elves, and we did an instant deck tech on it. That's where it came from. If you remember when Eldritch Moon was first spoiled, I thought Eldritch Evolution was like the most busted card. And a lot of people were really high on it, but one of the combos people were hyped about was Allosaurus Riders. So the idea is, in this deck, we play like a Mana Dork on turn 1. On turn 2, we hopefully have Eldritch Evolution in hand in an Allosaurus Rider. Then we simply exile some of our random green things, and we have many of them, Visionaries, Sentinels, etc. Sack our Allosaurus Rider, which we cast for free, but is technically 7 converted mana cost, to our Eldritch Evolution. Then we get a Griselbrand. Then we just draw everything and hopefully just win the game on the spot. Yeah, we had some sweet editing help for that one. Professional editing help. So that was pretty nice. I think it looked really good. I'm glad that everyone liked the editing and stuff on it. So that's the plan of that's kind of the combo of the deck. Frozen Celt, the Frozen Celt. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So that's the combo. Otherwise, we're kind of just an Elves deck. We got all the mana elves. We have Heritage Druid with Nettle Sentinels, which lets us make a ton of mana to cast Visionaries and Collected Companies. Then we stack up Lords like Elch Druid, Elvish Champion, and Azuri. And we can also win by Shaman of the Pack, getting them off Collected Companies, Eldritch Evolutions. So we're kind of like a beatdown Elves deck that also can just sometimes Griselbrand you on turn 2. In the sideboard, we get some customization targets for our Eldritch Evolution. Elish Norn, Simic Sky Swallower for removal heavy matchups, Iona for like one color decks, more removal, some good white cards, Rest in Peace for example. Malira, there's no combo here, we're just purely using this to fizzle infect, I guess, interesting idea. Scavenging Ooze, Spells Guides, Abrupt Decays, and Reclamation Sage. So this is what we're going to battle with today. Ozerthord, I don't have word about the altars yet. I haven't talked to the crew about it. I still need to do it, and I still will. Sorry it's taking so long. Soft Heckle and MR Tofu, Mr. Tofu. Probably not MR Tufu. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. And Nicole Bolas, 1818, 3 months in a row, finally caught a stream after a while. Good luck with the deck. Well, thank you. And thank you for your subscription, Nicole Bolas, 1818. Welcome you back to the Fishbowl as well. Thwart is sweet, but you have to pick up many islands. It is like the most painful force of will in existence. I think we're going to go friendly. We're going to go friendly this time. I have not played a single game with this deck, so we're going in blind. I have played Elves style decks before, but it shouldn't be too much different than a typical Elves deck. Yeah, this deck is spicy. Hopefully it works. What's the best combo deck in Modern to build on a $300 budget? I think you might be able to get... I think you might be able to get Brawl Storm for close to that. Especially if you, like, make some substitutions and, try to get the price down a bit. Like, don't play Blood Moons in the sideboard. But that's probably where I would look first. Am I going to do any Pauper in the future? So, maybe? I don't play much Pauper personally. Jake plays Pauper. It's possible that Jake will do a stream at some point, maybe, and play Pauper. I mean, it's also possible that we play it once in a while. I'm not opposed to playing Pauper. It's just not at the top of my format lists. But I wouldn't be opposed to playing it. MM giveaway, only for US only. If you crack the packs, just show what you pull. Can ship worldwide. Ooh, Jay Welsh. That's awesome. I did not know that was possibility. That's a really good idea, because then we could do a box opening video and still give it away. I mean, I guess it takes away the fun of opening it for some people, but if money 59, 3 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Could Sultai Control be competitive in Modern using Yahani's expertise? I think that Sultai Control can be competitive. I don't know if Yahani's expertise is the reason why. I think Fatal Push is the big new change. But I mean, it's probably not bad. Yahani's expertise. Will you ever do live Commander Clash? So that's something that could theoretically happen, like at a GP or something. But we live very far away, so it won't be a common thing. But it could be like a special one time we all happen to be in the same place type of thing. But we just live in different countries even. And me and Richard live across the country, so this hand is fine. If we draw an Allosaurus Rider, we win on turn 2. What's my favorite book? Ooh. Uh-oh. Celestial Colonnade. Well, let's Guiltleaf Palace. Reveal a Mystic. Play a Mystic. Pass the turn. Yeah, sounds fine. A little worried about just getting picked apart by removal here. Collected Companies are super good against control. Could do an MTG online stream of Commander Clash. Yeah, it's possible we do a live episode on Moto. That's possible. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Fusion 14 GT. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. 24 packs of MM17, hoping to sell off my pulls for a Modern deck to get into Modern. What do you think is a deck to get into Modern? Oh, Psycho Smurf. Yes, I got your email. I haven't had a chance to respond yet. I did see it, though, with the streaming question, so I will respond. Come on! Come on, Allosaurus Riders. Heritage Druid. Well, Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Play Llanowar Elves. Get in with our Mystic. Heritage Druid kind of has haste, so I don't think we got to just run it out. We got to, like, meter our threats out so we don't die. Start playing on Moto. Oh, good intro Modern deck. It really depends on your play style. So it's hard to just answer that without knowing more. There's the Healy-Rai. Oh boy. So he might just be literally dead next turn. And while we can make mana, we don't really have any combo pieces. Windswept Heath. Jeez. If they have the Guardian, we're just dead. Do we have anything we can tutor up that's relevant? I gotta look at this deck list. I'm building Paradox Marvel deck when I get paid. Can't wait to start spinning to win it. Awesome. Yeah, that deck's a ton of fun. Man, the Much Brew was so rough. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was brutal. Which is disappointing. Like, sometimes I expect it to be brutal. Like, Mono Blue Mill, I knew going in that deck was very likely an 05 deck. I didn't expect this to be an 05 deck. But I probably could have played better at some points. We also ran very poorly at many points. Yeah, I don't think we can tutor for anything. Yeah, unfortunately we can't. Shaman doesn't work because it's loss of life. Alright. I mean, I guess we just attack Saheeli. Play Windswept Heath. Thin our deck a bit. Get a forest. And we're going to play Shaman of the Pack. Hit our opponent and just hope that we're not dead, basically. And we're dead. Okay. Oh, Splinter Twin is back. It's back. It's back. So how do we fight against Splinter Twin combo? We're playing some Eldritch-osaurus Elves. Saheeli, we had a lot of success when we played that deck, the 4-color copy, or the Jeskai copycat deck. Yeah, I never make people play it out. I'm not... If I think there's a chance that I can win, I occasionally do. Like the infinite life gain from Abzan Company. Like, if I think there's another way I can win the game, but in that scenario, it feels wrong to me to, like, hope our opponent misclicks or something. So, our options to fight this: Path to Exile. Path to Exile does it. That stops the combo. Abrupt Decay also does it. Spellskite does not. Ooze does not. Malira does not. Rest in Peace is probably good against the rest of the deck. And then Elish Norn and Iona is not guaranteed. I don't think it's good enough. So those are the cards worth considering. The problem is, our best way to win is probably just beat our opponent down. I almost wonder if this is a matchup where we somehow sideboard out the combo. We might have to keep Alice... Like, we could go down Allosaurus Riders and Griselbrand. And Elish Norn and bring in Rest in Peace, Abrupt Decay, and Path. How reasonable does that seem? But Bad Elves might be our best bet in this matchup. Yeah, I think... I mean, it seems weird when our deck name is Eldritch-osaurus Elves, but... we can still Eldritch Evolution for... We're going to try it this way. We're going to try the Bad Elves build. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Alright. This is actually really good. This is close to what we want. We have an Abrupt Decay to kill a Saheeli. Heritage Druid, if it lives, makes a ton of mana. Even if not, we still have a Visionary. So let's Guildleaf Palace, Heritage Druid. Play Heritage Druid. I mean, Sweepers are still bad, but... Island, Answer and Visions. I know it feels bad to sideboard out our janky combo, but let's play a forest. Play Dwinian's Elite. Get an elf. Tap our elves. Play Visionary. Draw a card. And Pestered. So we have Collected Company for next turn. Come on, no Pyroclasm. Alright, tap land is ideal. We have a new subscriber, Strong Badinator. Yeah, hopefully we do some hoofing, Strong Badinator. 3 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. The problem with this is we gotta tap 3 of our elves to Collected Company. Awkward. Do we just do it right now? Oh man, I hope people stop playing the ugly Serum Visions. Darmagoyf, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. It is definitely weaker than Twin, but it's still a pretty reasonable finisher. In some ways, it reminds me of Nahiri. Is there anything we could hit that... Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna cast it. Alright, Collected Company. Really? Man. If this... if this ends with our opponent casting an Anger next turn, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Ghost Quarter. Oh man, the art is so bad on the promo Serum Visions. It's so bad. Yeah, we got very dispelled there. I mean, I think that was still right to just main phase it, but... Alright, opponent passes. Eldritch Evolution. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Sack Dwinian's Elite. Get Dwinian's Elite. 1, 2, 3. We're still short. So do we just pass? What do we do here? Alright, Temple Garden. Untapped. Attack with everything. Pass, and we're just gonna pass. Opponent passes. Well, let's Elvish Visionary. Draw a card. Can we combo kill here? Play Nettle Sentinel. We might be able to combo kill here. Sawet, welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, so do some elf tapping. We just can't Eldritch Evolution for anything. We can, like, sack Visionary, get a Nettle Sentinel, Abrupt Decay, one of our own things. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can just attack. That doesn't feel great, but I guess that's what we gotta do. Yeah, we'll just wait one more turn. Our opponent's not doing much. And they shouldn't be able to Wrath us. Alright, there's the Healy. Alright, that's game. We got there. Whew! Alright. Well, we're going to win this one way or another. Whether it be by hoof or by Elvis champion. I guess that works. Forest walkover at our opponent. Sweet! We have a new subscriber, Verament MX. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Bad Elves, getting it done. I mean, we could have tried to ramp into hoof, but it just wasn't really necessary. We had the win pretty easily with just our Lord. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Verament. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bring the combo back. Was I close with my reading? I guess we can try to bring the combo back in small numbers. This feels like a bad idea. Bring back, how do we do this and still not just die? We need our removal. Alright, we'll play like, maybe if we get really lucky combo. A lot of the stuff that hasn't been reprinted in Modern Masters has really spiked in price. Oh man. Combo hand. We have Heritage to a double Nettle Sentinel. No white mana to stop the combo from our opponent. Alright, we got the jank in, to some extent. Slightly jank. Not fully committed, but slightly in on the jank. Alright, Guildleaf Palace. Reveal a Nettle Sentinel. Play a Nettle Sentinel. Pass the turn. There's Bolt. Boo! Kind of hoping we draw white mana. Certain Visions for our opponent. Yeah, Spellskite doesn't work. We only have $9.99. Garuku 87. I'm sure I said that very wrong. Well, Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Nettle Sentinel. Elvish Mystic. And Pestered. Yep, more bolding. I mean, we can't just not play things, unfortunately. I guess, I mean, I didn't build this deck. This is from our instant deck decks. I'm assuming it's to just steal wins against Jund and stuff with Forest. This song is by Freak Fandango Orchestra, Mundo Cannibal, something like that. Well, let's get in with Nettle Sentinel. Hopefully our opponent's out of removal. Dwenian's Elite untaps our Nettle Sentinel. Oh my god. Opponent has remand. Yep. We are not making much headway. Elvish Norn does stop the combo. That is true. Yeah, the Forest Walk can be helpful in some matchups. There's Saheeli Rai. Are we really just going to be dead again? Come on, white mana. One time. Our opponents, they tanked and scried to the bottom. Not white mana. Well, we might just be dead here. Our opponent could very well just be a land away from winning. Play Dwiniansley, untap our Sentinel. Pass the turn. We're dead. Jeez. That does it. Well, that was fun. I mean, there's no point in attacking Saheeli unless we can kill Saheeli. And we could kill Saheeli next turn anyway. So I don't think getting in 2 damage really matters. Plus, we give ourselves the chance to potentially kill our opponent next turn. Well, that was unfortunate. I feel like our opponent ran fairly reasonably. The first blink trigger goes at Saheeli to put it up to 3 counters. So they wouldn't sack the Planeswalker. Initial blink trigger hits Saheeli. Saheeli goes back up to 3. Targets Felidar Guardian going down to 1, etc. Alright, so, well, I don't know. The deck didn't feel bad. We didn't win, but our opponent did some pretty impressive turn 4 comboing while mulliganing and so forth. So, I mean, that's how Splinter Twin works. I mean, those decks just, you always have the possibility, no matter how bad your hand is or how many times you mulligan, that if you just have the right 2 cards, you win on turn 4. So, can't really complain about that. All right, quick 30-second commercial. Will be right back. All right, we're back. What do I think about Splinter Twin being unbanned? Ooh. Well, we have Collected Company, and that's like the cheat card for tribal decks. So we'll try this. Seems unlikely that they will actually unban Splinter Twin. I was anti-twin banning in the first place. But I think Modern is actually in not a horrible place right now. Did the twin banning, is that the reason Modern's in an okay place? I don't think so. And Modern would probably be fine if it came back. But I don't think Wizards would actually bring it back. Alright. Goblin Guide, freshly from Modern Masters 2017. Elvish Visionary on top. Well, let's just Forest and Mystic. Pass the turn. We just want to get to these Collected Companies, hopefully. What do I think about Quill Spike Devoted Druid combo? It's a really sweet combo. Obviously not a tier 1 combo, but it's really cool. Femoro, welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you, what? For your subscription. Quest for the Pure Flame. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Whenever a source you control deals damage to an opponent, put a cast counter on it, remove 4 cast counter, stack it. If a source you control would deal damage to a creature, player this turn deals double instead. Okay. We have another Mystic on top. That's some scary stuff. Sure, I guess. Down to 16. Well, Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. I don't think Coco's going to be banned, but it's very good. Elvish Visionary draws us Dwinian's Elite. Elvish Mystic. Yeah, it's, you don't see that much, but that's actually pretty scary. Because they just throw burn spells at our face, and then suddenly they're going to lightning bolt us for 6 one turn or something. Tap land. Another Goblin Guide. We might actually have to just chump a Goblin Guide, as horrible as that feels. Heritage Druid on top. Actually, no. 1, 2, 1. Alright, we're just gonna take it. Oh, this is risky. This feels so risky. But this sets us up for a potentially really crazy Collected Company turn. Down to 11. Their quest is getting lots of counters. So, play Dwinian's Elite. Play Temple Garden untapped. Play Heritage Druid. And pass the turn. So I think our opponent basically has to kill us this turn, or we're going to kill them. Because we should be able to double Collected Company. And that should do crazy things. Cracks Bloodstained Mire. What are our opponent's last 2 cards? It does look like a dinosaur a little bit. I can see that about the new Goblin Guide. Alright, there's a mountain. Are we dead? Oh, I hope not. Oh, man. I don't know if this is a good time for land destruction in Standard, because Mardu and... Alright, Rift Bolt's our phase. If this is Rift Bolt into Lightning Bolt, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, not dead yet. Opponent goes attacking. That's an Allosaurus Rider. Yep. Well... Let's Collected Company. Azuri and Llanowar Elves. Alright. But we should be able to still win next turn. Block. 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 I mean, if they have a bolt, we're still dead. What's happening? So, tap 3 Elves. Regenerate. Regenerate, regenerate. Yeah, there's been some super crazy price spikes based on Modern Masters, that's for sure. Alright, so regenerate everything. And pray that our opponent doesn't have a lightning bolt. Opponent passes. Alright, do we literally win here? One, two, three. Play Archdruid. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we just trample. I mean, we're dead to bolt anyway. Because I can sack this anytime. Alright. So just overrun with Uzuri? And swing for lethal? Did we get there? Whew! That was a lot scarier than I thought it was going to be. Yikes! That quest for the Pure Flame makes the math really scary. Yeah, the cards that haven't got reprinted. So the spikes that we've seen, the biggest ones are, well, Karn is up a lot. Karn is a big increaser. Fulminator Mage is back up to like $40. Dark Confidant is up quite a bit, up back to like $55. Merchant Scroll is a weird one. It's pretty much a buyout. I don't put too much credence in that. Ancient Stirrings is $11. $11 as a common from Rise of the Eldrazi, a semi-recent common at $11. High Arcs are up, all that stuff. So we've seen the big increases, but overall, the big decreases help to make that feel not so bad. Yeah, Iona seems pretty good. Better than a Griselbrand. Spellskite is pretty good. And do we have stuff that gains life? I guess Scavenging Ooze gains us life. Going down, I guess we can go down to Elvish Champion is not super exciting in this matchup. And maybe one what? Yeah, basically not getting reprinted. The common is Ancient Stirrings is, I don't know. Maybe there's some funkiness going on with prices. I see it showing up at doubling up in price to $11 today. That's at TCG mid. I guess Card Kingdom has them for $8, so maybe that's a TCG thing that's making it a little bit strange. But it looks like near mint copies have been somewhat bought out. We're playing some Eldritch-osaurus Elves, basically looking to Eldritch Evolution, Griselbrands and stuff, off of Allosaurus Riders in a fairly typical Elves deck. We do need to cut something. We'll go down one evolution. Try it like that. That might be it. I was hearing there was some weirdness with Crystal Commerce and stuff. Alright, Allosaurus Riders. Green creatures. This hand is actually kind of bad, but we're going to try it. We got the Allosaurus Riders, which mean we can just randomly Iona if we find... Whoa! The old Goblin Guide no attack. Well, land and Llanowar. We got the nuts if we find Eldritch Evolution. It might be happening. It might be happening. Alright, quest for the Pure Flame. Opponent gets in. Come on, Evolution! Shaman of the Pack. Alright, well, I guess Shaman of the Pack's alright. It blocks Goblin Guide, sort of. Yeah, Scapeshift is definitely near the top of the should be reprinted soon list, I think. Actually, I think my Moto collection somehow went up in value. As odd as that sounds. We're just going to Nettle Sentinel tap land. I don't really want to shock ourselves to play Shaman here. It's not considerably better than a Nettle Sentinel in this position. So we'll just do that. Get in for one. Still rooting for Eldritch Evolution. Yeah, my Moto collection somehow, which is a lot of modern cards, has actually increased in value, and I did very little maintenance for Modern Masters 2017. Yeah, I don't know about Merchant Scroll. The decks of Brawlstorm that I've seen don't even really play Merchant Scroll, so it's a sort of weird buyout. Like, it just doesn't really see play. Yeah, no, they are doing a better job not making things foil on Moto, as counterintuitive as that sounds. Boros Charms are face down to 14. More quest counters. Do we really need to bring in things to fight Quest for the Pure Flame? Is that how this matchup works? Oh, you definitely got to block this Goblin guy just to keep our opponent from getting quest counters. Oh, no attacks. Ah! We did it. We did it, boys and girls. It's happening. It's really happening. Yes. Oh, we got him. We got him. That's an Allosaurus Riders. We will sack it. It happened. Watch our opponent have Path. They just Path our Iona and we lose after this. It's gotta be Iona. It's gotta be. Iona on red. I mean, I guess we'll get in. If they kill our Iona, we're going to lose anyway. Foil Iona. Yeah, I guess we should have attacked first. I was so excited that we were actually pulling off the Jank combo that I gave up a free untap trigger. Pass the turn. Is our opponent done? If they have a Path. Oh, come on, no Path. That would be so heartbreaking. The maniacal laugh just comes naturally. Yes, and we got the win. So it can work. It can work. We took down Quest of the Pure Flame. Up to 1-1 after that disappointing Saheeli matchup. Oh, yes. Jay Zoller, I probably would have gotten Griselbrand, but it was in our hand, and I had sideboarded out the other one for the Iona, so I was saved from myself because I didn't have a Griselbrand to get. Oh, yes. So, when's the best time to pick up Modern Masters 3 reprints? Basically, based on history, about a month after the set is out, and then going for about 6 months or so is usually the window to get in at the cheapest prices. Could it be different this time? Maybe, but I think that's mostly, it should be around the same. Oh, I'm sorry, awesome dude. Biology exams are no fun. Sorry to hear that, but I do feel better, so that's good. And we just, oh man. Oh man. We got it again? 2 games in a row! 2 games in a row! We got the nuts! We even have the Mana Dork! Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's happening. We found the best deck in Modern. How do you beat that? Yeah, we got the turn 2 hand. It happened. Rider. Cards to exile the Rider. Evolution. And we're even on the draw. Well, that's just Forest and Elvish Mystic. Our opponent's going to love this. Come on, don't kill our elf. Yes, tap land. All right, so we will We will Guiltleaf Palace, reveal Elvish Visionary, Allosaurus Riders. Oh, we got to exile Collected Company and Visionary. Better tap first. I don't want to accidentally sack the Elvish Mystic. That would be disappointing. We gotcha. We gotcha. Yeah, it's a Griselbrand. We'll take that. Opponent probably will have a path now, but we refill our hand at least. Opponent's wondering what happened. Blooming Marsh. Well, let's draw some cards, I say. More Allosaurus Riders. Well, let's get it with Griselbrand. We have a new subscriber, Paradox Whispers, 3 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, well, they didn't kill it. So 1, 2, 3, Elvish Archdruid. Play Temple Garden tapped. I guess we can... Yeah, let's just pass. Alright, Abrupt Decay's our Archdruid. Yeah, I think we can deal with that. Yeah, next turn we'll go for the combo kill. Just draw until we get the ability to Crater Hoof. Alright, Lingering Souls. Yeah. So we'll draw 14 here and hopefully just win. So, Griselbrand. There's an evolution. Griselbrand. Oh, we did not find... Alright, how do we do this? We did not find a Heritage Druid. Heritage Druid would have been super sweet. Huh. Well, we might as well cast our Allosaurus Riders. Allosaurus Rider. Exile this and this. Yeah, we'll Crater Hoof for lethal. Maybe. Will it be lethal? Cast, exiling Duinian's Elite and Azuri. Play Llanowar Elves. Play a Forest. Eldritch Evolution. Sacking another Allosaurus Riders. This deck. This is exactly how we drew it up. And hoof, there it is. Trample up the dorks. And that was pretty good. Oh, well, the nut draw is pretty spicy. When that happens, it's pretty good. I don't even know if we change anything. Mick Hammer 232, welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, when the nut draw happens, it is pretty awesome. Our opponent played a tap land, and we just Griselbranded them on turn 2. Oh. Yeah, I guess Spellskite makes sense. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Probably brings in Path. Yeah, who would have thought that turn 2 Griselbrand is enough to win many games of Magic? Yeah, I guess Spellskite's reasonable over a, I don't even know, champion? Try it like that. It is an elf, so it works with all of our synergies. This song is Turn These Awful Hands into Hooves by Weisiger. Okay. Not the nuts, but this hand is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I own on white. Maybe it's just good game. I'm not sure our opponent's... I'm not sure exactly what answers our opponent has in their deck. Well, Forest and Mystic. See if our opponent freaks out, tries to kill our Mystic, because they're afraid of getting turn 2'd. We could just draw Allosaurus Rider. And that would be pretty awesome as well. We are playing some Allosaurus, Eldritch-osaurus, I think, actually, Elves. Ooh, that's painful. Well, at least our opponent had to 2-for-1 themselves to do it. But they are worried about just dying. I guess I can't blame them after what happened last time. Visager. You can find them on Bandcamp, I believe. And a lot of their music, I believe, is free to download. Verdant Catacombs corrects it. Oh, is this Liliana? There's Liliana. Takes it down. Alright. Well, Forest and Elvish Archdruid. We just got to get to this collected company. Hey, welcome, Nalu97. Hello from the U.S. Another land for our opponent. Abrupt Decays. Well, come on, land. Oh, dear. We really need a land here. Visionary draws us. Alright, play Heritage Druid, pass the turn. We're just not getting to this collected company fast enough. I just use Windows Media Player, actually, to play the music. Awesome, dude. Please play Black Red Zombies for the next Mucha Brew. The modern one? The modern one looks sweet. Alright, opponent draws a Goyf. That's not great either. Takes up Liliana. Well, now an elf or a land lets us collected company. Well, most elves. Oh my goodness. One of the only cards in our deck that does not allow us to collected company. Now what? We mostly Eldritch Evolution into Grizzle Daddy. Jeez. Is there anything we do here? Huh. Yeah, we can Visionary a Visionary into a Visionary, or Evolution a Visionary into a Visionary. I guess? I don't even know if this helps, really. We just are, like, cycling, essentially, the... Alright. I don't think we're going to win this one. Things have not gone our way. Man, Collected Company is like so good for our deck too. Yeah, I thought Eldritch Evolution was gonna be super busted too. It's still good, but it hasn't broken out the way it could have. Opponent gets in for $1 million. Yep. Pumps the ooze, pumps the ooze. Takes up Liliana. Alright. Now I don't even know if Collected Company actually saves us. Like, I don't think we can hit anything that changes where we're at here. Alright, that does it. Yikes! Well, we were close. No nut draw. That was a little disappointing. Alright. Run it back, run it back. I use Eldritch Evolution and Green White Angels to put together Bracella. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Well, close, but no one drop. We're a one drop short of the nut draw. Our opponent's probably going to have a ton of discard, though. But we have Allosaurus Riders. Hey, thank you, Shady Shrek. Well, Temple Garden tapped. Not the start you want in an Elves deck, but do what you gotta do. What's my favorite Nerf blaster? Jeez, I don't even know if I have a good answer to what my favorite Nerf blaster is. Visionary. Draws us a land. Pass the turn. Come on, no discard. No discard. No discard. And we got the combo on turn 3. Turn 3 Griselbrand, still reasonable. We're about midway through the stream. Oh, it's a Bob. All right. We'll take it. Azuri. Well, Windswept Heath. Crack Windswept Heath. Grab a Forest. Now we need to Allosaurus Rider. Get rid of Visionary and I think Azuri. And then Eldritch Evolution, the Allosaurus Rider. For the Grizzle Daddy. And nug our opponent for 1. Well, let's see if they got the path. Worst case, we draw a bunch of cards, and that's still pretty good. Dark Confidant gets our opponent a... Ooh, Liliana. Well, they don't have the mana to kill Visionary and Liliana at Griselbrand, so that's good. Bad Tribal Commander Clash is like what Richard plays half of the episodes. Turn 3 Griselbrand's pretty good. There's the Pulse. Well, let's draw some more cards. See what we find. I guess we just leave it at that. Not go too low on life. Oh man, can we combo here? So, Heritage Druid. Nettle Sentinel. Tap, tap. We might be able to combo here. Tap, tap, tap. Collected Company. Untaps. Elf combo. What do we find? Archdruid and Mystic. Well, Guiltleaf Palace. Reveal the Mystic. Oh, the screen is cut off. You're right. I will fix it. Usually people tell me that earlier. Tap, tap, tap. Play. Do we just go for another Coco here? That's too risky. Play Elvish Mystic. Untap Nettle Sentinel. Play Heritage Druid. Tap, tap, tap. We're running out of cards is a big problem. Dwayne Inslee. Untaps. Gives us some more elves. Tap everything. Collected Company. Untaps. Mystic. Alright. Alright, opponent. Can you beat our board? Dark Confidant gets a swamp. I mean, this should be good enough for winning. I think. Hopefully. What's up, Stu? We're playing Eldritch-osaurus Elves. You haven't heard about this? Game 1 this match, we turn to Griselbrand. Allosaurus Riders. Eldritch Evolution. Griselbrand. Good game. Abzan opponent. Yeah, if our opponent has literal damnation, I'm going to be really, really sad. It's going to be hard to get enough black mana to cast our Griselbrand, unfortunately. There's the swamp. So you like this deck, Stu? You gonna play it at your next PPTQ? Oh, come on, no damnation. No, just scoop. If you have damnation, please no. Or like double shrivel. Alright, Collective Brutality takes down our Elf Lord. That's not that problematic. We still have a huge board. And Grim Flayer. Okay. Do we win here, though? Oh, now we definitely win. that was a good draw. Sorry about that, opponent. Sometimes you just gotta run well, and it's our turn to run well. Shaman, train for 10-ish. I didn't really count. 11. Might as well play the land. We'll just attack with the crew, and yeah, that does it. That does it. No damnation, but we get our Shaman in the pack. When we're not Griselbranding on turn 2, Shaman in the pack's still a good Magic card. Oh, yes. Sweet. Well, we're on to 2-1. We're gonna get a turn 1 Griselbrand treasure chest. It's happening. It's happening. It's really happening. Okay. And to be fair, we're 2-1, but we actually won. We didn't win, but we were actually in pretty good position in the first game. Our opponent turn forwards to Healy us twice. Yeah, if I was our opponent, I might have just scooped the turn before, but Monastery Siege and Azorius Titan. Oh, that does not sound familiar. Yeah, Commander Clash Slivers was pretty insane. Yeah, I still don't know if that's one of the best or one of the worst treasure chests. One of the worst Commander Clashes. Jay Zoller asked about treasure chests. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how they're updated. Potentially, yes, but we will have to see how they reconstruct the treasure chest next time they do it. It did get pretty painful towards the end of that Slivers game. I will admit that. Like, by the end, I was just, like, ready for that game to end. It was, oh, man. It was brutal. It was super brutal. Yeah, that's awesome, Craggy Senior. If you're building Legacy Elves, you already got a lot of the pieces for Modern Elves. A Togatog. I played a Togatog before. Never a Tog Tribal, but I've used it as my 5-color commander before. We tapped the lands, it didn't explain why. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so confusing. Yes, it was pretty... That was quite the game. Alright, alright. Quick commercial, 30 seconds. We'll be back with round number 4. The next Commander Clash, someone just asked, is... what is the next one? Oh, it's another... Only some people see commercials for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's like ad block. Subs don't see them. If you had ad block, you might not see them, etc., etc. Next Commander Clash is a timepiece. I don't know if you've been following the Commander Clash for a while. A long time ago, we did a Commander Clash that was only cards from the very first sets, and we did a second one that was like the second half of Legacy sets up till Onslaught block, I think. So this is going to be the timepiece of the start of the Mythic era, eventually. Or the start of the Modern era, rather. Up until the Mythic era. So Mirrodin through Lorwyn. Alright, we're on the play. One land, Elves. We'll try it. Do I make money from every person that watches the ads? I mean, I guess technically, but the amount of money that actually is I'm not sure that it's enough to trouble yourself for. Like, if you want to, sure, but the amount of money it is, I wouldn't alter your your way of life, because it's got to be a very insignificant amount of money for one person to watch it. Alright, so Mystic go. Oh, I was talking about the streaming, Jeff Soko. I don't really know, or... Oh no, Tron. I don't really know or really have much to do, anything to do with the actual advertising on the site. That's all Richard's end of stuff. I just make the videos. Our opponent's going to have Tron. We probably cannot beat a Ugin. Maybe if we just draw our Eldritch Evolution right now. Eldritch Evolution? Off the top? I was going to say one time, but it wouldn't be the one time. It would be like the third time. Llanowar Elves. I mean, I guess we just gotta go wide and hope that we win. I don't think we can do anything else. So, tap our elves. Play Llanowar elves. Untap. Play... Alright, well, this is it. We can kill our opponent next turn if they can't do anything too crazy here. Play Dwynnian's Elite. Get some more elves. Tap our elves. They shouldn't be able to Ugin. Play Archdruid. Get in. Well, this is it. One of us is dying next turn. Hopefully it's our opponent and not us. Stu55? What? What's up, Stu? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for the subscription. Big scoops here for our Stu subscriber. Oh, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Alright, opponent's cracking. I mean, if they can't do something major here, we should be able to win. And Chromatic Spheres and Chromatic Stars is not what we were worried about. Alright. Sacks, add black. Is this like Collective Brutality? Kill our Archdruid? Star. Can we win if they kill our Archdruid? That's a better question. The answer might be no. Oh, they didn't kill it. Oh, that makes it easy. Okay. Well, we just play a Shaman of the Pack. Actually, can we Allosaurus Riders too? Hardcast? Is that a thing we can do? The steps for 7, 8, 9? I guess that sort of works. We have to... Nah, it's not worth it. Alright, so Shaman of the Pack. Untap Sentinel. And that should close it out. This Elf deck is actually pretty sweet. It's actually kind of working. And our opponent scoops it up. Whoo! Alright, we beat Tron. I never beat Tron. Out of all the decks that I lose to, Tron is near the top of that. Tron is a weird one. I mean, I think Tron is okay. I don't think it's like Tron needs to be banned. However, it does lead to frustrating non-games. Should do a Commander Clash card type. Instant sorcery creature enchantment. Each player can pick and only run one. Ooh. Seems like creature person would have an advantage, but that sounds sweet. That is true, Stu. Cracky Senior. That's true. Oh, man. So, you gotta... Welcome back to the Fishbowl, Cracky. Definitely appreciate it. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. You gotta wait till you see the Against the Odds deck. The story of the Against the Odds deck is so good. So, Seance won the Against the Odds poll. This comes out tomorrow night, so don't miss it. Once it was clear that Seance was going to win, Zach Elsick sent me a message. If you don't know Zach, he kind of popularized Lantern Control. He's a really good brewer and a like pro-ish level player. And anyway, he sent me a message and was like, "Oh, I've been playing Seance. I have these ideas. If you want to talk about it, send me a message." So I always build Against the Odds decks by myself, but I mean, I really appreciate Zach's brewing, so I sent him a message. I was like, all right, what are your ideas? Let me see what you got going on. So he sent me a couple of like really tight looking seance lists. They looked very tight, very professional. And of course, I wanted to just like, okay, I'll just play your list, Zach. That looks awesome. But of course I had to jank it up a little bit. I couldn't resist. There's just some cards that you gotta play. So he definitely had a big influence though on the deck you'll see tomorrow. His ideas in our conversation about Seance. But I didn't end up playing his exact list. I had to throw in a couple of Seth cards. We should probably be sideboarding instead of doing story time. How do we win this match? I don't think we do. Is Reclamation Sage, I guess, is probably better than some other things. The Lords are good. Alright. Bring in a Rex Sage. Try it like that. You can use my videos however you want, Rowanj. Well, we got fast mana. No combo, but we got mana. I guess we try this and hope things work out. If our opponent stumbles on Tron, and it's like turn 4 or turn 5, I think we can beat them. If it's turn 3, it's going to be tough. There's Chromatic Star. More lands. Not really what we wanted. Well, Windswept Heath, crack Windswept Heath, get a Forest. And Llanowar Elves. Better than Elvish Mystic if you have the choice. Gotta go with the original. Where's my promos? I don't know why we have Eternal Masters Llanowar Elves. Should be promo Llanowar Elves. Alright, opponent, gonna cast their $11 Ancient Stirrings. Oh no. Not Sylvan Scrying. Yeah, there's Stirrings. What do they find? X-Storm, welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Just a Chromatic Star. Well, maybe they just have Natural Tron. We will have to see. Griselbrand's not an ideal draw. On a scale of 1 to 10, Griselbrand is pretty near the bottom. I guess we get Overgrown Tomb, because hardcasting Griselbrand could be a thing we want to do. As unlikely as that sounds. Well, play Heritage Druid. Play Elvish Mystic. Tap our Elves. Play Visionary. Ugh. Yeah, we're in trouble on this one. Why does Wizards print the same card with different names? So, in the case of Elvish Mystic and Llanowar Elves, they did not like the pluralization of the Llanowar Elves name. They wanted the effect to be on a creature with a name that wasn't plural. So Elvish Mystic is one thing. Llanowar Elves theoretically implies there are multiple, there should be more than one, or like a group of elves or something. So that's why. I mean, I don't know if that is a good reason, but that is the reason. That was the reason they gave, at least. I remember reading that. Alright, well, let's go beaten down. This is a very slow clock. We're a long ways off of casting Grizzle Daddy. Go ahead. Yeah, our opponent missed their land drop, which works in our favor. There's a sphere. But sooner or later, they're just going to draw a Tron piece, and then it must be Karn flooded. Everything just goes crazy. What's a good draw for us here? Probably just Collected Company. Fatal Push. All right, Forest at least is not Tron. Uh-oh. Ancient Stirrings, Tower, Power Plant. Do they get a mine? Oh, boy. Well, that was a good turn for our opponent. I guess we just Eldritch Evolution into a Lord? I mean... Or maybe it's a Zuri, actually. Get a Zuri, play a Forest. That lets us protect our Elves from Oblivion Stone. If our opponent discarded 2 Karns, though, they have to be overloaded on stuff. This also lets us overrun at some point. I don't think we're winning this game, though. Is this Karn number 3? Oh, Worm Coil number 1. That'll be challenging. Come on, Collected Company! Well, play Llanowar Elves. Play Temple Garden. We're still 2 black sources away from Griselbrand. Yeah, Fulminator Mage would be a good one if we had that card in our deck. Still, all the regeneration in the world doesn't get us around to Ugin. That's our big problem here. Ban Ancient Stirrings. Opponent gets even more mana. Well, we might as well block and regenerate, I think. Does gain our opponent a bunch of life, though. And we don't have any land destruction, so we're never going to actually, like, get them off Tron. Council of Soratomy and Divination. That's a good one. I am not sure the reasoning for that. Yeah, we do have 1 Rexage in the main deck now. Or in our deck now, not the main deck. We sideboarded in one of the 2. Jeez. Our opponent has... I guess I should have regenerated that. I always think that is like a sword... Alright. Windswept Teeth. Go. Yeah, Griselbrand is just so much black mana. Oblivion Stone for our opponent. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Block, trample, regenerate, but then we lose everything to Oblivion Stone. Yeah, we're just gonna chump again. Chump and regenerate. I mean, we could... Do we have another actual black source? That's the question. If we can just refill our hand... Oh, interesting. Well, regenerate. This actually works out okay for us. It's not good, but... Regenerate. Hey, CX Salamander, have a good night. We'll be back on Thursday with another one. Crack this. How many overgrown tombs do we have? It's our last one! Oh, that is a bad deck building. I mean, it's probably correct, but, a fetch land does not get us to Griselbrand. We gotta draw a Guiltleaf Palace. And then it comes into play tapped. All around bad beats. Yeah, that's disappointing. Oh, we drew the other Griselbrand. Our Allosaurus riders would actually be pretty good. What was the punt there for not having enough black mana? I didn't build it. Not my fault. Blame whoever built it. Alright. We get beat down for a bunch. We're just running out of time is the biggest problem. Because sooner or later, our opponent's going to draw something insane. Alright, Eldritch Evolution. Get a... I think we're just going to draw a card. We need, like, Collected Company. Well, play Shaman of the Pack. Drain for 3. I mean, we're not literally dead, but our opponent's average draw is just so much more powerful than ours. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Dinotron. We got a clip. And then it comes into play. Alright, Pesturn. I mean, we're still alive for now. We're staying alive-ish. Yeah, we can't regenerate our own Azuri. Opponent's gonna start drawing some cards. Arbor Elf doesn't tap for any mana on turn 2 with 2 fast lands in play. Very true. Opponent goes attacking. Well, I think we just gotta kill the lifelinker. I can't imagine that we actually win the long game and our opponent whiffs for that long, but you never know. They did discard 2 Karns. We have a lot of collected companies in our deck. It's a forest. Well, let's keep the beats going. Man, I wish we had one more Black Source. Oh, that's so painful. Not being able... Man, we just got to draw the Guiltleaf Palace for the ultimate beats. More Tron pieces. Ah! Oh, I wish one more Black Source. Oh, it's so painful. Our opponents even kept up their end of the bargain by whiffing a million turns. Somehow we've gone through like half of our deck without finding Collected Company either, which is not ideal. The Mike Hypothesis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Shaman of the Back, getting in there for 2. You commented on an article, the bestiary might be good in just normal elves. I've been running it this week and it's spicy. Yeah! That card seems like it could be really good in elves. I still haven't got a chance to play it, but it seems like it would be absurd. Our opponent is doing the Mega Flood, so we're not dead somehow. Uh-oh. That was tapping of the tower. TikTok Nut, 4 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Oops. And thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, there's Oblivion Stone. That does not kill us right this second. Kills us next turn. Opponent passes. Come on, Collected Company! Visionary. Well, that's it. Okay, kill. Well, we're not going to be casting our Griselbrand. We gotta draw a Collected Company. Come on. Yeah, we're dead now. All our opponent has to do is save their worm here with Oblivion Stone and then blow their Oblivion Stone. That's why I need Collected Company, is it would have kept us alive. Our opponent discarded a bunch of Karns earlier for some reason. And they are playing a lot of non-finishers. Like, we got Fatal pushed multiple times. So, you got to take something out if you're going to be Fatal pushing like crazy in your Tron deck. So, it might be finishers. Yup. Wow. All of our Collected Companies are apparently at the very bottom of our deck somehow. Yeah? I mean, I think we run it back. We're on the play this game. The foil original printings are sometimes really expensive. Unfit Parrot, 2 months in a row, says, keep brewing, Seth. Well, I plan to, and thank you so much for the subscription. Big scoops cheer for our re-subscriber. Alright, nut draw time. We're due for a nut draw. Oh, God. We are mulliganing that one so quick. Okay. This is the Scry into Eldritch Evolution, and we get a Griselbrand hand. So, we will keep this. Company. We gotta keep company. Alright. I mean, we can't actually put Collected Company on the bottom. As much as I would like Eldritch Evolution here. Any idea why certain MTGO foil mythics are pricey and others are relatively cheap? Well, I know it's all connected to redemption. As far as exact reasoning, is there any way? No. So just up teeth. Crack it. We have Temple Garden 4 sideboard cards, but we don't have any in our deck, so we'll just get an Overgrown Tomb, untapped, Nettle Sentinel, Heritage Druid, Mr. Sprinkles TV, 4 months in a row, bring back rough drafts. Well, I will see what I can do, Mr. Sprinkles. I will see what I can do. It would be fun to bring back rough drafts. Get in. 4-1. Pass the turn. See what our opponent can do here. Alright, there goes Heritage Druid. What's our opponent at? Oh, more Tron pieces. Is this natural Tron hand? Land would be good. Land? Oh, no! Oh, the odds are so slim. And with... yeah, I guess I should have just held Heritage Druid. Because we did draw it. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we gotta actually kill our opponent, though. That's the thing. Like, getting Elves out and then Collected Companying into multiple Lords is one of our ways of winning, so I think that makes more sense than hoping we hit a I don't know, some small percenter that Eldritch Evolution is on top of our deck. But we did get punished for it. I don't really think it was wrong, but we were punished. Really? Looks like we're about to get collective brutality'd, which is not good. That slows us down a ton. Yup. Discards Ugin and Wormcoil. This is a really odd way of playing Tron. More Allosaurus riders. That's the turn. Well, I'm voting for not locking myself in the sunroom. That's at the top of my personal list. Uh-oh. Is this Tron being assembled? No, not yet. Cracks it. Forest. Come on, green card, green card, green card. Not a land, please. Any green card. Yes! All right. We did it. We did it, boys and girls. Woo! That was not easy, but we got there. Allosaurus Riders. Eldritch Evolution. All right. All right. I don't know if we win because of this, but... Man, I wish we had a better target in our sideboard for Tron, come to think of it. Because Griselbrand is not that great here. But we get a Griselbrand. Draw 7. We did not hit a land. And we can't go to 1 because we've seen Collective Brutality. Alright, let's see what happens. No Tron! No Tron! Let us draw more with Griselbrand. Oblivion Stone. Okay. Are we going to win this game somehow? Well, get in with Griselbrand. Step 1. Draw more cards, because we need to hit a land here so we can Collected Company. Play a land. And I think we're just going to pass. And discard a bunch of stuff. Like an extra land, a Griselbrand that's uncastable. I don't think we need Crater Hoof. Eldritch Evolution. Can get rid of 1 Shaman of the Pack. Llanowar and... the land? Try it like that. Chromatic Sphere? Oh, that means our opponent can't even Oblivion Stone? The problem is our opponent's just going to blow our board. So that's why we didn't just cast all that stuff. The Mike Arnold, 3 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. See ya, Virament MX. Sorry about your headphones. We'll be back on Thursday. Charge up your headphones. Well, I think we got this now. I have a hard time imagining that we can lose from this position. Especially since we get to Collected Company here. Nettle Sentinel and Elvish Visionary. Draws us a card. Oh, can we just combo? I guess we can just combo and then kill with our... What? Kill with our Shamans of the Pack if we need to. Ghost Quarters, Overgrown Tomb. Yep. We do have a forest. So play a forest, play Heritage Druid. Oh, I guess we're missing black mana. Can we get to 10 elves? Probably not. Play Nettle Sentinel. And then let's just go attacking. This is lethal if our opponent can't kill anything. Oh, alright, that works. Whoo, we got there. We couldn't draw with Griselbrand yet, but we did it. We're up to 3-1. That means we have a treasure chest. I must have button mashed. I don't know why that popped up. I must have hit the wrong thing trying to hit F6. All right, so treasure chest incoming, and we got a chance for the 4-1 with Eldritch-osaurus Elves. 1 round to go. So let's do it. Let's jump right into it. Might be able to close out with a treasure chest and a game of Momir. That's pretty sweet. 3-1. Lots of Griselbrands for our janky elf deck. If you ever want to see the deck list, exclamation point deck list, either one of those will bring it up. We did beat Tron somehow. I'm not very enthusiastic. Mistress KB. That's not me. Oh, there's the Momir list. So, top of the Momir list, Mega Blaster, Filthy Casual for life, Mr. Sprinkles TV, who recently just resubbed. Josh with a bunch of numbers, Jor with slightly fewer numbers. So those are the ones at the top of the list for our Momir game to close things off. But not yet. We still have one more game to hopefully win with Elves. So we just want the raw card advantage, Hugo, of Collected Company. We're not so much about getting a particular elf. We just want 2 elves. Alright, so this is not a combo hand, but a reasonable curve. We got elves and a company. Alright, Arid Mesa for our opponent. Gully Palace, always lead on the Llanowar Elves. And Pestern. Oh yeah, we got our... we did turn 2 someone with Allosaurus Rider Griselbrand, and it was as awesome as you would think. Gully Palace, reveal a Mystic... Play a Mystic. Play a Visionary. Spell Snare. Is this another Jeskai copycat deck? Yeah, I was thinking Naya Burn at first too, but definitely not Naya Burn. Well, Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Get in with our Elvish Mystic. This kind of telegraphs that we have Collected Company, but I don't know what else we can really do. Prairie Stream for our opponent. Double Collected Company is where we want to be against this control deck, though. Hey, thanks, the Frack Mothering Dog. Have fun at your EDH game. Oh god. Isochron Scepter? Well, I guess we have to do this with Scepter on the stack. Alright, Logic Knot. Lightning Bolt on the Scepter. Well, I mean, we just gotta play our stuff. Collected Company. Ooh, Azuri and Elvish Mystic is actually pretty good. Well, now we gotta pass and hope we can regenerate with Azuri. Although our opponent's just gonna kill Azuri. Our opponent's jank is pretty strong. That is for sure. Not a combo that you really see people play, but it is going to destroy us here. Well, play Dwinian's Elite. Play Nettle Sentinel. I mean, all we can do is brute force our way in. What else can we do? Alright, Blessed Alliance kills one of our creatures. We actually have the black mana for Griselbrand this game somehow. We haven't streamed Cheer. Oh my god, we're so close! We're a mana short. Opponent bolts our Nettle Sentinel. Oh. Hardcasting Griselbrand might be the greatest achievement this deck could have. Another bless. Oh my god. So many Blessed Alliances. Problem is it'll probably just get countered anyway, but boy would that be sweet. Land? Yeah, we're running out of time. Eldritch Evolution. Get a Visionary. Draw a card. Eldritch Evolution. Get a Visionary. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. Snapcaster for Logic Knot. Oh, we've been so close to casting Griselbrand multiple times. Only Rex Sage in the sideboard, none in the main deck. That was a really odd line of play for our opponent. That is very... Huh. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why you would Snapcaster. Mistapping is a reasonable explanation. Well, play Llanowar Elves. Shaman to the back. Cracks Flooded Strand. Snapcaster. 4 Logic Knot. See if they exile enough. We can pay 2. Yep. Alright. Pass the turn. Oh man, this Griselbrand! We've been so close for so long. Opponent gets in. We take it. Land. Windswept Teeth. Crack it. Get a forest. Alright, well, this is it. This is it. We get to try it. You got more counters, opponent. Opponent in stun silence. Oh, there's no way that our opponent would guess that the last card in our hand was a Griselbrand that we were gonna hard. And it resolves. Okay. I mean, we're probably still dead, but we hardcast a Griselbrand. Alright, secure. That doesn't do it. If they can't deal with Griselbrand, they just can't attack. They need a path or something. This deck, the odds of us ever casting it are so low because our mana is so bad. And if we actually get in a hit with Griselbrand, then there are all kinds of possibilities. We could actually just draw 7. Well, let's block and block. Alright, bolts our own creature. Scalding Tarn. Well, I think we gotta attack with 2 creatures to play around Blessed Alliance. Alright, go ahead. I don't think we take a risk. This is it. This is it. Ooh, man. Is this going to work? After all this, our opponent just sceptering our board again and again? Ah! Oh, that's got to be my favorite game of this league. It's got to be. Oh, man. Like, the turn 2 nut draws are awesome. But the fact that we, oh, with how bad that went, that we just cast a Griselbrand and won. Oh, that was so good. Wow. Wow. All right. Yeah, this has been a fun one. So how do we sideboard against this? Yeah, this one has been made for highlights. So many great things happening in this one. So Rex Sages kill our opponent's scepters. Ooze is actually probably good as well. Rest in Peace is probably reasonable, and Abrupt Decay also kills stuff. The question is, do we try to sideboard out combo stuff? The bigger problem is we're going to be on the draw, so if we go all in on Allosaurus Rider and our opponent counters it, we just lose. So I think that we're going to go down a bit on the combo. Like, we'll leave in some of the pieces, but be less dependent on it just because of all the counters. And try to actually be a good elf deck, or like as good as we can be. Yeah, Spellskite's interesting. I'm hoping that that just doesn't happen and we can kill it. We might just need Abrupt Decay as well, come to think of it. Because that gets around the counters to kill the Scepter combo. Alright, something like that. We're just going to cut back on the combo aspect. Okay. Hoof in hand is a little odd, but we'll try it. Oh man, I wish I could have seen our opponent's face when we cast that Griselbrand. Because oh man, there's no way they could expect that. Or anything even close to that. That's got to be the last thing on your mind when you're playing an elf deck. Alright, Ancestral, suspended. Guilt Leaf, reveal Nettle Sentinel, play Nettle Sentinel. Bastard. Ancestral, ticking down. Still 3 turns to go, though. Oh, man. That's a lot of Ancestrals. Well, get in with Nettle Sentinel. Opponent kept 1 land, double Ancestral. Interesting. Alright, just play Heritage Druid, untap. Would be nice to get this Collected Company down soon. We haven't drawn any real mana dorks. Alright, there's a Bolt. Now, let's just Visionary... Well, attack first. Attack with Sentinel. Elvish Visionary. Draw a card. Untap our Sentinel. Azuri doesn't really do anything. Ooh. Alright. Windswept Teeth. Go. Double Company is where we want to be. Double Company might just win us this game. Our opponent probably should not have kept this hand. That is true. There is some benefit of having the combo and sideboarding it out, as the opponent is probably still going to be wary of it. Wow, another Ancestral. Well, crack this. Get a... Do we have white cards? No. Get an Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Play a Forest. And I think we just main phase Collected Company. See if we get some Lords. I guess I could have done it after attacking with Nettle Sentinel. That's not really going to be relevant, but... Ooh. Champion Archdruid is pretty good. Now we're out of... Yes! Ha ha ha! Bonus scoops it up! Whoa! 4-1 with a Drekosaurus Elves. Only match we lost was a really close, hard 3-game match against the Copycat combo. We actually kind of crushed this league. We lost game 1 and just cruised through this league. So, I mean, is this better than playing real elves? I don't know. Like, the combo's really sweet. The fact that we won by hard casting a Griselbrand was absurd. It definitely lowers the consistency of the deck. But Elves is like pretty legit, and the fact that you could sometimes randomly win on turn 2 is pretty good. The only thing I don't like is Eldritch Evolution is fine, but Allosaurus Riders and Griselbrand are pretty bad when we're not actually comboing off. So that part's a little bit disappointed, but whew. Yeah, this was a fun one. And yeah, I mean, and it gets more fun because now we get to challenge the Ghost of Worth and open these treasure chests. And then, what time is it? We even have time to close out with a game of Momir, so it's like the ultimate stream. We had a great league, we did some crazy things, we get some treasure chests, and Momir. What more could you want? Alright, chest number 1, it's time. Time for chest number 1. Come on, Ghost of Worth. Give us a port. Ooh. Wow, triple rare, but they're all horrible rares. All right, what's our value here? What's our value? Triple rare is sweet, but Brea, Ethereum Sculptor, 0.55. Benefactor's Draft. .02. Wrath of God, Eternal Masters Edition, 2.43. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's a winning chest. I would have liked to have a more high value rare, but all right, number 2 treasure chest. Whoa, we got an expedition. It's a horrible expedition, but it's an expedition. We never get expeditions. That's a Platinum Angel Expedition Edition. Yeah? I mean, Shattered Broken Glass, whatever, Borrowed Benevolence, but that's a good one. Probably not worth anything, or, I mean, it's got to be worth a little something. Platinum Angel, Invention. Oh, it's actually like 6 ticks. Okay. Worth a lot more than I expected. So, yeah, that's a winner. That's definitely a winner. All right, chest number 3, we get Anger of the Gods. Playable. Modern playable. It might be worth like a tick. Maybe not. Oh, 2 ticks. Okay, so worth almost as much as a treasure chest. Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse tonight. Last chest. This is the one. Liliana, Rishon Import. Something good. Something great. Oh, the letdown. Brilliant Spectrum, Tajuru Beastmaster, and 20 play points. So, I mean, overall, we went 4-1. We got our play points back, plus 20 play points, and got like, maybe 10 ticks of stuff. So, not bad. Not bad for a 4-1. I mean, this last one's a little disappointing, but sweet. Yeah, against odds, Expedition Edition Platinum Angel. Alright, well, okay, so Momir list. If you're at the top of the Momir list, send me a challenge. We're going to do our last commercial of the night, 30 seconds, then we'll come back to close out with everyone's favorite format, Momir. All right, we're back. How do I get cards online? So, 2 ways. First off, I've just played Magic Online for a long time, so I have a pretty reasonable collection that I've just built up over the years. I also, since I've started doing videos and stuff, have the ability to borrow the cards I need for streaming and doing videos, which is super key because I play so many decks and my collection wouldn't support that, even though it's pretty reasonable. So, super lucky to be able to do that for streaming and videos. I honestly didn't know there were different Nerf blasters. See ya, awesome dude. Good luck on your next bio test. Get him next time. Yeah, that was Hardcast the Grizzle Daddy. Definitely made my night. So do we have anyone that's Momiering tonight? Anyone? No Momir? No. I mean, if no one on the list is going to play, then we'll just open it up. But give the list people another minute or two. And, everything might stream the Marvelous Paradox list. It's possible. Alright, Filthy Casual. Well, you're on the list whenever you want to be there. I mean, you have the open invitation, so no worries. My entire Moto collection is probably worth a few $1,000s. Not counting the cards that I borrow, of course. Roval, welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, so if you're on the list, go for it, Fearless Joe. Even if you're last, because no one ahead of you is playing, so send me a challenge on Magic Online, and we'll do it. Gotta play all Invention Affinity. Alright, when I play Affinity, I will try to do that. Huh, that's weird, Filthy Casual, because you're talking on the internet and chatting on the internet. Hey, see ya, Sheeple. We'll be back on Thursday with another one. A good mono green deck that isn't aggro. Maybe like a mono green devotion list would probably be the way to go if you don't want to be aggro. I think you can build one on a budget. I don't know if we've actually ever played one on a budget, but I think Fearless Joe is doing the Momir game tonight. Yes, I will try to stay not sick. Oh, Apes of Wrath, you missed a sweet one. We played a Eldritch-osaurus Elves. We went 4-1. We not only turned 2 Griselbrand with the Wombo combo, but we also won a game that we had no business of winning by hard casting a Griselbrand in our 8 black source, 18 land deck. We just... I can't get over how fortunate and awesome that was. It was a good one. Check out, if you missed it, this is a good one to go check out the MTG Goldfish replay YouTube. Yeah, if there's people that have been on the list forever and haven't played or aren't in the stream, like Filthy Casual's been there, but he's always around, so people like that leave on. But if they just stop coming to the stream, you can either bump them to the bottom or just take them off. Alright, Momir time, going up against Silo Murphy. And we'll keep our 7-lander. Yeah, it was a super fun deck, super fun stream. Yeah, I guess I could see how some people would find me annoying, I guess. Alright, Timberpeck Wolf. I guess we could keep making 2-drops to try to hit more Timberpeck Wolves. Probably a bad idea. Opponent gets Stonewise Fortifier. Basically not relevant. Let's just trade off. Pay 5, prevent all damage that would be dealt to it. Not worth it in the Momir world. Opponent. Convulsing Lizard. These cards are so weird. And kind of unbeatable in Limited. I don't think they're going to be that good in Momir, but... I guess we take a card. Sure. That means we can go to 9-drops if we want to instead of 8-drops. Ozerthorn, we ended up 4-1. We won all of our matches. matches after the first one that we lost. I don't want to stack a land to this, but it's pretty big. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to sack a land. We should be able, our next 2 drops together should be able to stop it. So we're going to take 6 off of it, but theoretically, our 5 plus our 6 should be able to trade with it. Twins of Marer Estate. I guess we're halfway there to trading, and that stops the listed. Although this listed might actually cause problems, come to think of it, making things not block. 5 mana, 2/5. Opponent gets in. Well, play a mountain. Discard our planes. Chain Throat Seeker. Budget options for Emrakul. So if you're playing Mono Green Devotion, you can look at things, possibly Craterhoof, now that it's reprinted in Modern Masters, depending on what the price comes down to. Terastodon is a reasonable, very budget-friendly option as a finisher. Hornet Queen is another one. I mean, you're not going to get the literal Emrakul I win the game effect, but you can get some pretty powerful creatures that are way cheaper. Ethereal Usher. Oh, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Well, probably won't have blue mana, hopefully. Opponent passes. Yeah, that worked. Our two blocker plan. Holding down the fort. Sora. 462. 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much. Still loving the stream after 5 months. Also at MTG Goldfish Netdecker for life. Well, thank you so much for the resubscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. That's true. You could use Emrakul the Promised End. That's true. If you're hardcasting it. If you're tooth and nailing it, then it would be much worse. Oy. Well, luckily 1 mountain short of killing any of our creatures. They all have 5 toughness. But it's still a 5/5 flyer that's probably going to be hard for us to beat. We need a Platinum Empyrean, Hoverguard Sweepers, Tidal Kraken. It's a good clock, but I don't know if it's enough here. The Spawn of Thraxus, pretty big. Ulamog, yeah. There's plenty of good options, I guess. Yeah, we take 5. Down to 7. Come on! Bounce Kraken! Celestial Force. Well, we need a really good hit here. We need removal or Platinum Empyrean. Seeky Season's Guide doesn't do it. Well, we might get one more spin. I think we're dropping to 2. So we get one more shot at something to save us. Opponent's just not going to play anything, so they don't accidentally ruin it. All right, come on, Ghost of Worth. Be good to us one last time tonight. Yeah, Bogren Halkite technically does it. 5 damage, takes down the spawn. Okay, we're back to playing Magic. Can we even attack? I think. Not that it really matters. It's probably risky. Because this makes something not block. This could make something not block. Well, we'll get in with our Kraken. We'll crack in for 6. Need some advice. Blue-green modern deck, bit weak to aggro. Need non-creature cards to help me survive until turn 4. Feed the Clan is a good life gain option if you are gonna have creatures out, though. It's a tough color combination for combating aggro. Jeez. Hasty. I don't think we're dead, though. Not yet. Attacks with oh, we are. Jeez. Well, I guess that attack was a little bit too greedy. Huh. Did not calculate haste creature into our calculation. Oh, fog. Fog is a good one. Fog does it. I mean, yeah, you have the creature options like Finks and so forth, but if you're looking for non-creatures, the pool is a bit smaller. Oh, Polymorph. Yeah, Polymorph, it might be Fog. That might be the way you gotta go. I mean, or like splashing. I don't know if it's worth it, but you could always splash for like pyroclasm effects. That's another possibility. Ooh. We're Clan Crasher. We'll crash in for 2. You could always... What's the card that was just reprinted in Modern Masters? You get a 3/3 for 3 and then flash it back to... Oh, no. Opponent gets the Mana Dork. That's not good. Aren't there some blue tap multiple creature spells? Yeah. Like sleep, I think. That's expensive, though. There's one that was played in Standard. There's also one with Flashback, I think. Feeling of Dread, but that's white, but it has Flashback. I think it's 2 and 2, and it taps 2 creatures each time. What's the Spell Mastery one? It was played in some of the Sphinx's tutelage decks. I can't remember. There's a 2-mana Spell Mastery one, and it taps down 2 creatures for 2 turns if you have Spell Mastery. Bogbrew Witch, not going to be finding any Festering Newts or Bubbling Cauldrons. For some reason, cards like this, I don't like these cards. Cards that search for specific name things. I don't know. For some reason, they feel forced and, like, kind of cheesy to me. I don't know why. Nothing against Bogbrew Witch in specific, but... Man, I wonder if Planeshift Invasion Apocalypse or Invasion Planeshift Apocalypse cards are like at the top of the queue because of the flashbacks. So it feels like we're hitting a lot of cards from those blocks. I mean, I'm sure it's just variance and it feels that way, but... Ooh, Exalted Angel. That's a good one. Send to Sleep. Thank you. That is the card that I was trying to think of. It was good in the tutelage decks. The Malfield Twins. Well, we have Mountain and Swamp Walk, but we're going to lose to these flyers. Our opponent's just got the crazy flyer curve. And the Mana Dork to go with it. Well, for one thing, you can discard them pretty easily. And it's also possible... Oh, this is to the island question. So, why are you playing islands? You can discard them easily because of how Momir works, where you have to discard cards. And there are rare instances where you hit something, you hit a... Ooh. That was a good one. You hit... Let's say a Nicole Bolas, the original, and you need blue mana to keep it alive or something. Like, that might not be the best example, but there are fringe situations where you do really need to have the mana. I really want to kill the Mana Dork. Could go... We either just kill Exalted Angel... Or we kill Flyer, Mana Dork, Servo. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Because Dragonlord Tarka is going to hold down the air anyway, theoretically. And then 10 more turns of Meganoth Treefolk. Tell Tomer to try to assemble Bogbu Witch now that he got Caldra. That's a good challenge. A good Tomer challenge. 2 damage to each creature with flying and each player. I guess that would kill us eventually if our opponent has green mana. Alright, come on, good 8-drop. Not a great 8-drop. Walker of the Grove. I guess it's fine-ish. Really hoping for something more, though, in the 8-drop slot. Alright, opponent does have green mana, so they can't just go on the burn us out plan if that's... I guess it could work. Pyro Donkey, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, Sign of Darkness, not super good. No creatures to reanimate in Momir. Slipstream Eel, pretty bad. Well, we might as well try to get in some actual damage here. Do we have anything spicy planned for the future against the odds or budget magic? Well, what do we kill? We'll kill that one. Tomorrow is Seance on Against the Odds, and it's pretty sweet. So that's pretty spicy. I had a lot of fun playing the Seance deck. For budget magic, I don't really often have them planned that far ahead, so I don't really know. I still haven't come up with next week's budget magic yet. I'll probably start working on that tomorrow and Thursday, hopefully. So, hopefully, I mean, ideally, we'll have something super spicy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So punished for not playing Islands this game. Record-setting amount of punishment for not playing Islands. I've never seen anything like this. We're actually going to lose because we didn't play... an island. Yeah, I think the Seance guy's gone. Wow, double skeleton worm. So no check for Seance. I actually intentionally did not play Seance for a very long time because of that guy. Because it seemed like it had against the odds potential. But I intentionally avoided playing it because of that person. I think we're going to lose to skeleton worms. Oh, okay, maybe not. Sure, Shady Shrek. Alright, never mind. If we played an island, we actually would have lost. I think. Oh my good, this has to be... this has to be the worst run of 8 drops I've ever gotten. Slipstream Eel dies. First that green thing, which is mediocre. Into Nicole Bolas, dies. Into Miosian, a 4/6. Into Scornful Egotist. That is the worst Momir running I could even imagine. Oh my goodness. Well, we keep getting in there with Meganoth. Oh, that's the beauty and the frustrating part of Momir, is it is very random. Thankfully, our opponent's continuing to make 8 drops. Oh boy. I'm afraid if they just started abyssing in with Skeleton Worm every turn with regeneration up, that would beat us. We could get a good 8 drop for once. Come on. Be nice for once. Bloodfire Colossus. that might let us draw the game somehow. Oh no. That's going to let our opponent... They can kill our Atarka with Living Inferno? Baron Senger. This is actually interesting now. Huh. This Living Inferno's scary. Okay. 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 Alright, that makes sense, I guess. Come on! Good 8-drop! We're running so bad. Walker of the Grove! Are we just going back through the cycle? So that would mean, what would be next after Walker of the Grove? The thing that dies? Slipstream Eel? Opponent Hellkites us. We're getting pretty close to just being literally dead. Actually, we might be literally dead. I think we are literally dead. Flyer, flyer, flyer. We only have one flyer, so I think that kills us. Oh, Scornful Egotist. Another Eldritch Evolution combo. Morph that up. Second evolution. A little cheeky. Welcome to the Fishbowl, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Okay, okay, game might continue. Are we dead anyway? We get one more spin at the wheel to somehow stabilize. Yeah, we went 4-1, got 4 treasure chests, and opened an expedition. Not a great one, Platinum Angel, but we actually opened like fairly okay for our treasure chests. Opponent passes. Alright. What do we get? Gotta be really good. Kartor 3-4. That's not really good. Now we're dead to flyers. For sure. 7 drops can't save us, though. We need... I mean, I guess Platinum Angel would, but... I sound like Scooby-Doo? Okay. Fair enough. Vagrant Plowbeast. Regenerate. Oh my goodness. Silo Murphy wants the game 3. Alright. Let's keep it. It is Momir after all. Swamp Goo. Subscription notification isn't working. Okay. I'll have to check into that. I know sometimes weird things happen with subscriptions. So I'll have to try to look, because that's not a good thing. Scornful Egotist? No. Scornful Egotist was pretty much always a joke. I mean, theoretically, there are purposes for it, but really, it's more funny than anything, I think. Better question is, have any morphs ever been good? Ooh, Filigree familiar. The Artifact Kitchen Finks. You're not allowed to play snow-covered basics. Gotta play real basics. Alright, can only block creatures with flying. I left 2 points of damage. I should have read Stronghold Zeppelin. Discard a card. Pay 4, discard a card. Gain 2 life for each card in your hand. Okay. Not a very good Momir ability. Snow Fortress. Oh, this is like Game of Thrones. That's reminds me of that. Defender can pay 1, pump it up. Can pay 1 to puff its toughness. Pay 1, deals 1 damage to target creature without flying that's attacking you. Okay. Do I think Twin will be unbanned in Modern? I don't know if Twin should have been banned to begin with, but I don't think it'll be unbanned. Opponent. Ooh, Bane of Progress to destroy our Snow Fortress. It's like that giant. Also gets counters on it. That's... Oh, and our Filigree familiar, the Wrath. Bane of Progress, Wrath. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that took a turn. We need a reasonable 6-drop now to make up for that. Like... Oh, man. Can't attack unless you've cast a non-creature spell this turn. That's not happening. I just don't... yeah. About Twin, I can't imagine Wizards walking that one back. I don't think that Twin is necessarily, like, that bad for Modern. Although, like I said earlier, I think Modern's in a pretty okay place right now. It can always be better, but I think that the Gitaxian Probe banning has actually helped. Like, Infect is not as oppressive as it was. You still run into it, and people still play it, but it's not just, like, the #1 best deck. And that's not, for me at least, Infect is not the kind of deck that you want to be the best deck in the format. It's okay to have it be a deck in the format, and even, like, a good deck in the format. But when you're running into that more than any other deck when you go to a tournament, for me, that's not what I want Modern to be. So, knocking down Probe is actually, I think, had a huge improvement on the format. Yeah, sorry, Mega Nerd. We're just wrapping up with our Momir game, which we're about to lose to Razia, Boros Archangel. As a general rule, just don't block it. Something bad happens if you ever try to block a Razia. Alright, everyone wanted 7-drops. We'll make a 7-drop. It's Weaver of Lies. This is Jake's invitational card. We went 4-1 in our Eldritch-osaurus Elves League. Momir probably gonna lose, but our league went really well. I think having free cards is a big problem. Like Phyrexian Mana is kind of broken when there's no additional cost. Yeah, I think that's a big deal, especially since they can go in any color. I think that's the biggest one. Free spells in the past have color restrictions. Force of Will, yeah, it's free. You gotta exile a blue card. The cycle, geez, I don't even remember the set. But from the middle years of Magic, is it Masks maybe? Some forgettable middle years set. You had to have the properly colored basic. So if you wanted to cast a green free spell, you needed to have a forest or something. So something like that would have made it so much better. I wish they had just done that with Phyrexian mana. I mean, I guess it makes the whole thing less powerful, but I think that would be good. Fatal Push hurt, in fact, more than Probe. That's probably true as well. Having something that easily kill Ink Moth is a pretty big deal. Yeah, Force of Will. I was in the Jace unbanning camp, but now I'm not so sure. With how the format's changed recently, I still think that it would probably be safe, but I think it would be more risky now than it was. Alright, if we live, we'll go 9-drop. Saheeli is actually still pretty good. Copycat combo in Modern is better than you would think. That's been my impression of it, at least. When we played it, when I've played against it, it's actually not that bad. And maybe even pretty good. Alright, 9-drop. Here's our chance. Blazing Archon. Or, man, we're like Morph Tribal somehow. Krosan Colossus. I like the new Death Shadow deck. And I think it's a more fun deck than the old one. It's still very strong, but I don't know. For some reason, for me, dying to creatures on like turn 3 that just drives me crazy. I don't know why I'm okay with dying to other horrible things early in the game, but for some reason, dying to creatures and pump spells. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's even random creatures that are like, Massacre is one of them. But there's these like random commons and stuff too. They're like, oh, if your opponent controls the plains and you control a forest, you can play this random 2/2 for free. But yeah, I think that's the cycle I'm thinking of. Nemesis, that sounds right. Alright, we're going back to 8s. We're hitting the big green trampling things, but they're not really going to win us the game here. Submerge, very good. Thank you, Cracky Senior. Yeah, Submerge is a good one. Snuff Out, yes. Those are the ones that were actually good. Submerge still sees Legacy play a bit. Not as much as it used to. A couple years ago, it was actually really popular when there were more, I don't know, Merfolk versus Tarmogoyf matchups, I think, was maybe what was causing it. Seems like Merfolk was a lot bigger part of the metagame a couple years ago. Yeah, Mega Flooded. Matches went awesome. Go, if you want to see it, go watch the replay. It was actually, like, legitimately really sweet. It was one of my favorite leagues that we've had in a long time. We finished 4-1. It just awesome thing. We had some really awesome things happen. It was one of my favorites that we've had in a while. Flyers are some of the best things you can get. Evasion, because there's not much removal. So flyers are very good in the early game. Things that make mana are absurd, allowing you to jump. Oh my goodness! Oh. The 8-drop slot has gotten weaker thanks to the emerge cards. Used to be like slam dunks, but we have gotten some just really bad rares, or 8s. Our opponent's 8s have not been insane. Razia's really good, but they haven't been insane either. Yeah, if you can get to 15, you're pretty well guaranteed to win. I guess we got to block, because if not, then we're dead to Razia It doesn't really help us. We're just chumping. I still have a hard time selling myself on 9-drops when I'm... Oh, wow. Yeah, like, we essentially just have to hit Bounce Kraken or Hoverguard Sweepers. Or Platinum Empyrean. Tombstalker. I think we're dead? We're either dead or practically dead. Legendary planes that bands with other planes. That could be sweet. Delric. These cards have never been good for some reason. What was the more recent one? Demon at Death's Gate or something? Where you sack 3 black creatures? They always seem like they could be really powerful, but for some reason it's way harder to pull off than you would actually think. Well, we get to chump and technically live one more turn to try to hit the Bounce Kraken. Yep, there goes our Tombstalker. Down to 3. Well, this is it. Removal or bust. Come on, Scourge. Alright, good game, Silo Murphy. Foldarin Pry is pretty sweet. I don't think it would have saved us there, though. Yeah, banding I hope never comes back. I do Magic for a living, and I still don't feel like I have a good grasp on banding. It's one of those matches, one of those mechanics. Whenever I think I have it figured out, it backfires in my face, and I end up having my board wrath because I think I know what I'm doing and I don't. It's just a miserable. It's not even a fun mechanic. It's just miserable and complicated and everything. Hey, good game, Fearless Joe. Thanks for the match. Well, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. So, League was awesome. Treasure chests were pretty good. And Momir, got crushed by Fearless Joe, but it was still fun. So, if you missed any of the crazy Eldritch-osaurus elves, it'll probably be stream highlights next week on the main channel, but check out the replay channel. There was definitely some awesome things that happened. It was really fun. As far as the main YouTube channel, Against the Odds coming up tomorrow, had a budget magic with mono white humans last night, so make sure to check that out as well. And if you're looking for another way to support the channel or the stream or the site, check out the merch page. We got tons of sweet stuff. Playmats and t-shirts and tokens and signed tokens and all that stuff. And of course, if you haven't already, get in on the Modern Masters 2017 Booster Box giveaway. Only in the US, unfortunately. We can't ship them overseas. Maybe in the future we'll figure out a way of doing that by opening them. Someone had a really good suggestion about that. But if you're in the US, make sure to check that out. Could win a free box of Modern Masters 3. So anyway, everyone, I'm super happy to be back and feeling better. And we'll be back on Thursday with another one. And don't miss Against the Odds tomorrow. It's going to be sweet with Seance. I'm really excited for it. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will talk to you soon.